because we have leaders who are listening on us, but they're not able to join the meeting. This meeting is going to be live on YouTube. Share with you the opportunity to the end. Then at the end, I'm going to share with you a little insight on the performance of these cryptocurrencies and how they are doing. And above it, leaders, we are looking ahead into forging our smart contract project with what we call Blockchain Academy, whereby we want to get different ways that as a team and as a family, each one of you here can generate. This meeting is going to be live on YouTube. More income. Share with you the opportunity at the end. So I'm going to share the link on YouTube. It has gone through. I'm going to share the link on YouTube so that those who cannot access us here, they can get us on YouTube. Leaders, blockchain right now is doing wonders, leaders. When you check on China, it has really approved blockchain, the Chinese government. And you know now in the world of technology, the world of industrialization, China is leading, leaders. With such approval, what does it mean to us? It is a gateway to greatest leaders. But in this gateway to greatness, leaders, remember, a business is also a journey. And being a journey, you get that some of you have greatness, potential to achieve greatness, but small things take you out of big opportunities, leaders. Small income take you out of big opportunity, leaders. Small plans, small goals take you out of the big opportunities, leaders. We have an opportunity of a lifetime here. And being an opportunity of a lifetime, we understand this one from date 11th when we begin vigorous work. From date 11 when we begin major activities. So I'm going to play the training that I did for you, recorded one first. A very nice detailed program, because we have issue of the internet. I wanted to do it a little bit early so that when I play it, you understand it in and out. After that, leaders, I'm coming back here. Write all of your questions here. I'm going to answer you. Then from that, leaders, I'm going to share with you a little bit of what is coming, leaders. As you mount this program with the Blockchain Academy, we want to give you at least 5 avenues that you can use to generate income, leaders. There's a screenshot that I sent to you, leaders, last week of one of my great friends. He has accumulated more than $1 million in dollars. One coin has accumulated more than $1 million in dollars, one coin, and he has around 76 coins, leaders. From January this year, the guy is doing smart contract. The money he's getting is not eating, is investing it back in business, leaders. What we have is big, what we have is powerful, but we cannot understand it well unless you have the skills. That's why we are going a little bit deeper to bring in the Blockchain Academy to enable you as a leader to get more detail, the truth beyond these projects, leaders. Because my heart cries a lot when I see people right now still buying tokens. Something we talk about it here daily. Still people, mature people like adults, they are still buying tokens. Pain my heart a lot to see right now people, they are still joining RIOs, return on investment. Someone tells you put your $1,000, I will pay you 4%. I'll pay you 300% at the end of the month. Leaders, it's like I give you coins. Let me say it in Kiswahili. I give you coins kwa mkebe, na kupatia coins kwa mkebe, Kenya shillings 1 bob kwa mkebe. Alafu nazimwaga kwa kiwanja, alafu nakuambia anza kuziokota. Ni coins zako. Ukianza kuziokota unasema naokota, napata faida. Faida kutoka wapi? Viongozi. Right now, Africa is being used up. First, we are used up during colonial period. Now we are being used up during the education period. But even in the technological part, Africa is always being used up. But for those who are going to deliver Africa, these are the people with knowledge, are the people with skills, are the people with the power to understand what is happening to the world right now. So in the chat box here, write all of your questions. Share with me where you're listening us from. As I play this nice elaborated, detailed presentation. At the end of the session, I'm going again to explain to you a little bit deeper on the way forward, leaders. What we have is big. And every day I tell you, we have not even begun the journey, leaders. There's a guy I was talking with him yesterday. I told him now in the pre-launch of the project, in the last 2 months of positioning, I've made a little income. This is not to encourage you. This is not to motivate you. This is not, I don't know. But this is just to help you to understand a little bit more. I told him in the beginning of the project, in the last, right now, roughly 10 weeks, I've made a small income of around 12 million Kenya shillings. And I told him that is a peanut. Because when you check on blockchain, what people are making outside there, when I compare to what I'm making, I'm shameful. It is shameful to me, to my potential. But also, I see it is more shameful to us in business that we know exactly the power of blockchain, but we are not able to utilize it. Why? Because of fear. Most of the time, fear comes in because we don't understand what we are doing, leaders. Fear set in because we don't understand where we are going to. And the great book says, where there's no vision, people perish. And that's the principle that I'm using to run this business here, leaders. I want to build a visionary business whereby each one can be satisfied, if not 100%, at least even 50%. I always tell leaders, for me it's simple. Give me 1% of your trust, I will earn the remaining 99%. Because in online-based business, I have lost and I have gained. And through the sieving of everything, I have seen what is possible. There's so much to be earned, there's so much to be achieved, and we are moving in the right direction. I believe when I look on Mark Zuckerberg, for him to rise that level of greatest leaders, it took him 6 years. 6 years. When I look on Steve Jobs, it was so tough on Steve Jobs. He reached a time where the company was taken from him. Those who have read his books, the company was taken away from him completely for 4 years. Then he came back again to restore his company. Because your vision and your goal, you cannot multiply it in other people. But these people can learn from you, leaders. Think about this one, leaders. Google bought YouTube for $1 billion. Right now, they make the same in 7 days out of YouTube, leaders. How powerful is this, leaders? And when I talk about this, the art of business, leaders, is that today online entrepreneurs are not patient. Today online people, they are not patient. They don't trust the process, leaders. For me, I come from a place known as Kitale. We have been planting maize since I was young up to now. It is what we do. But there's no day we'll plant in March and say that this year I want to harvest in April. It doesn't happen. It is a process. Even if you are prophet leaders, beginning a family, and you want your kids to be born after 3 months or 2 months or 1 month, it cannot be done, even if you perform miracles, leaders. It takes 9 months. It is a process. And those processes, leaders, the one that you apply to principles of life outside there, bring them back in business, leaders. Be patient, focus, be determined. Have your goal well written down on paper. And next week, the end of it, I'll share with you one of my testimonial. A goal that I had, I wanted to achieve it in August, but I've seen on my checklist, I have achieved more than 3/4 of my goals before even the mid of the year. Because what we have here is big, and what we have here is tremendous, leaders. And out of that also, leaders, what we appreciated Akibet, he was in Kericho yesterday and today. Tomorrow is coming in Kisii. I've seen Leader Nkiro here. Leader Nkiro, make sure you meet with Leader Kibet in Kisii. Those leaders within the locality, make sure you meet with Leader Kibet. He's helping out to understand the business in detail. Then from coming week, Leader Kibet will be in Kitale. He will be in Bungoma. He will be in Kisumu, and he will be in Eldoret meeting with leaders. That week, I'll be positioning business first before we do the big launch. Then the route that Kibet has covered, I will come and cover them up. From there, we'll go to launch the business big way in Tanzania. And Mama Africa, Madam Harriet, Madam Viola, my good brother, Leader Martin, I'll be coming to Dar es Salaam. We do something together. From there, we'll be launching the business in Zambia with Leader with Leader Emmanuel, Victor, and Given. Leaders, what we have is big. And I wish each one of you could just get 10% of what we have. For me, I believe in one thing. A process well followed, well duplicated, it always gives results to each one who participates in it. Think about this one, leaders. Before we begin the session, think about this one, leaders. Have you ever thought of this? You check your back office and you have $1 million. I want you to delete all of your goals and just write down $1 million. Those who are writing, kindly write this one down, $1 million. Then, tonight, at the end of the meeting, $1 million, I want you to budget yourself. What can you do with $1 million, leaders? Because everything we need is at the other side of fear, leaders. Where you are today, leaders, is out of the plans you have been planning the last few years, leaders. And did you know one thing that is very important, leaders? It takes the same time, it takes the same energy, it takes the same focus to achieve small things and to achieve big things. It takes the same energy, leaders. It takes the same mind, it takes the same belief to achieve small things and also to achieve big things. Same. And I also play for you a video here daily by Jim Rohn. It says, things will never change unless you change. Things will never become better unless you become better. The seed of greatness is not given to those who want. It's given to those who need. And out of these needs, that's why you're in today's session, leaders. And today online, let me tell you the truth. Getting honest leaders, it is a game of another day, leaders. Right now, every project, you are promised heaven. But most of us, we are not even shown the roadmap to heaven. Most of us, after just signing up, the person who introduces the business disappears. Communication cut off. Everything ends. Because right now, people are so angry into people have loved money so much and they have liked the people. But the moment the business begin liking those who we love, those who work with us, then we like what we get out of it. Success will take care of itself, leaders. This is the thing I was told many years ago. 4 years ago, one of a great friend asked me, Sahisa, imagine this. If per month you could be making $50,000. If in 2 months you could make $100,000. What could you do with it? That time, it was so much. I could not believe I could not take it. It was so much. I could not believe I could not take it. So because it was so much on my side, believing and taking it, it never happened. Until recently, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I believe it is also possible. Then out of this belief, leaders, things now began happening. Connection with the right leaders began happening. Right business now begin opening up. Because the belief level takes you where you want to be. The belief level takes you where you want to be. And that's why for me, my goal and vision in this business is not only to empower you listening to me this evening financially, but with other leaders to empower you mentally and in the way of knowledge in the world of blockchain technology. That's why we are bringing Blockchain Academy, teaching you in details on how to buy and hold, teaching you in detail on how the smart contract works, to teach you in detail on how you can utilize the auto trading part. There's serious money that's being made in the world of cryptocurrency. But for those who are willing to take the next step, these are the people who are going to be successful in this world of blockchain technology. And in any business leaders, there are risks. And in any business, there are profit. But your risk also determine how much you make out of a project, leaders. Your risk determine how much you make out of a project, leaders. Think of this thing, leaders. A person building a flat, an estate, a flat, maybe with 5 floors. If he could sit around and ask himself, what could happen if an earthquake comes today? What could happen? I've just cleared building my first floor, then an earthquake comes. So, if these guys around his belief around an earthquake, do you think they are able to do the construction? But now here's the beauty about it, leaders. When this is done with the 5 floors, then all of it is filled up. How much is this person making? Then this other person with the risk is saying, no, for me, I just want to be safe. Let me build my first 10 rooms or 5 rooms. I know my tenants well. They know me well. Life is done that way, leaders. No. Everyone takes a risk. Think about politicians. How much do these people spend in campaigning? Bad example, but it's a wise example also. How much do these people spend in campaigning? Some of them even fail 4 times, 6 times, 3 times, but they don't stop campaigning until the day they will win. Some of them, they're just given votes because they have tried over and over. There's no option. You just need to vote them in. Leaders, think about this. Think about for us who are working class. We went to college, to universities. How much did we pay for the tuition fee? How many years did it take us to achieve that degree? Then how much are they paying us now, working from Monday to Monday, from Sunday to Sunday? For me, I like jobs so much. Why? Because a job will help you to take care of your daily bills. But side hustle, like blockchain technology, it will help you to build your fortune. When you marry the two, there's success in it, leaders. Think about this, the thing I've told you about trons. If you hold 1 million tron, then 1 tron goes to $1. 1 tron goes to $2. Leader Nkiro here can tell you, when we began this project, 1 tron was only 3 shillings. Let me unmute him before we begin the meeting. I have missed you, leaders, so much. Let me talk a little bit, then we begin. Leader Nkiro, are you with me?
I am with you, sir. How are you?
Very fine. I'm happy to see you again.
Glad to be back.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
So when you begin the project, how much was 1 tron? In Kenya shillings?
3 shillings. Kenya shillings 3.2.
What about now?
And 12.
It is around 13 shillings.
Around 13 shillings, yes.
Thank you very much, leader. So imagine, leaders, when we began the project, this is 2 months ago, 1 tron was 3 shillings. Right now, it is 13 shillings, leaders. It has doubled 4 times, which means if you have earned 1 million that time, without inviting anyone, without prospecting anyone, the value of it have grown how many times? 4 times, leaders. That is 4 million Kenya shillings, leaders. How powerful is this, leaders? Our income is not only on the ecosystem, but is also built on the growth of blockchain technology. Now, think about this one, leaders. Next year at this time, and you'll come and tell me, 1 tron will be exactly $1 or $2. Let me ask you, Sultan Hassan, one question. Yes, my brother Hassan. Unmute your mic, brother. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm very fine, my brother. How is Mombasa?
Mombasa is good.
How is Ramadan?
It's almost done.
It's almost done. So I'm looking forward to have a little busy talk with you tomorrow evening.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll be coming in Mombasa. I'm clearing the morning part of my grandmother. I want to be somewhere near the beach. I will see you over either tomorrow evening or Monday.
You're welcome, brother.
Thank you very much. So I have one question, brother. When you are doing Ethereum project, the time when you came in, what was the price of one Ethereum?
It was around 39,000.
39,000. I told you guys in the next like 6 months, what will be the price of one Ethereum?
Said it will be around 200,000.
Right now, what is the price of one Ethereum?
Oh my God. It's nearing 300,000.
Has it happened? Has it
Yes,
happened?
yes. Yes.
Yes, leaders. This is what I'm telling you, leaders. We have people who are professional in this business. Then we have the amateurs. Amateurs talk without facts. Leaders talk about reality. And this is what I'm telling you, leaders. When they came in that time, I told them, hold your Ethereum. Don't eat. Ethereum was only $400. Right now, one Ethereum is $2,800, leaders. It has grown how many times? Roughly around 8 times. Right now, I'm telling you something simple here, leaders. In the next 90 days, what you are going to get in Tron ecosystem, don't sell, leaders. Hold. Next year, this time, one Tron will be either 1.5 or $2. The goal is for the 90 days for you to earn at least 1 million Trons. If the value goes even to $1, in your back office, you have $1 million, leaders. When that time comes, leaders, I will change my number. I will go to Dubai for half an year. I will sit and settle my mind a little bit, a break out of business, leaders. And those who will be patient enough to that time, you will celebrate with me. What we have here is so big. What we have here is so huge. I appreciate so much Leader Namuel and Leader Basweti for the good work you have done with Madam Rachel. She has achieved her goal this week. And there's so much I'm going to do in the 90 days game plan. But since I have so much to share with you, because I've been away for so long, but this being away for so long also, leaders, is coming with good news. You will hear it at the end of this session, because where we are heading to is much better than where we have come from, leaders. Where we are going to, it is much bigger than where we have come from. So I want you to listen to this well-recorded video. I did it up to the end. Then we do a nice closing. Then from there, leaders, next week is all about preparation. The other week is now when we are launching the 90 days game plan, leaders. Take your position. Write down exactly what you want to make. It will come to pass. And you'll share with me here at the end of 90 days. So, today also I want to appreciate Leader Basweti, Namuel, and Collins. We have Dr. John Kibor. We have Madam Beatrice. We have Mr. Jonah and the team. I want to appreciate you, leaders, for the good work that you are doing. Hassan in Mombasa, amazing work you are doing there. Victor, Given, and Emmanuel in Zambia, appreciate so much. Then I have my brother, Emmanuel is in Botswana. My brother Emmanuel in Botswana, appreciate so much, leader, for the good work you have done in Botswana. I'm coming there. After I'm done in Tanzania and Zambia, I'm coming to Botswana for us to do something together. And all of you leaders, I know you are many of you. I cannot mention all of you. But thank you very much for believing in the system that we have. Thank you very much for marrying yourself in the goal. Thank you very much for carrying out your daily meetings. Nairobi, lockdown is open. We are going to schedule out and see how we are going to begin our meetings. Full swing. Business is not going to be the same again from 11th going forward. But right now, leaders, let us listen to this meeting in a very keen way. Welcome all. Write your question in the chat box. I'm going to answer all your questions. Then share with me there where you are listening us from. Karibuni sana. That I have passion about it. I've been indulging in the industry of blockchain technology for the last around now. This is the 6th year, trained in more than 18 countries. When you talk about internet technology, I've been in this field for more than 10 years. And my background also, it is in IT. So the little I know about blockchain is what I'm going to share with you this wonderful moment. So when you check on the revolution of blockchain technology, we usually call it the fourth industrial revolution. Why the fourth industrial revolution? Because it's the revolution that's currently transforming lives in a huge scale. So when you check on this blockchain technology, leaders, there's a few things that you need to understand. How many revolutions have we had before? The first one that we had, it was known as barter trade. Being a revolution here, goods and services were being exchanged on the basis of mutual understanding. People understand each other, they convert, they trade goods and services. From there, things were being created from different continents. People wanted a basic medium of exchange of goods and services. So they came up with fiat currency or paper money. So fiat currency or paper money was the standard, or the gold standard of exchange within industrial revolution. From there, we went to internet revolution. And in internet revolution now, everything was being done a little bit faster than industrial revolution. So you go online, you order something in Japan, they need a deposit. How fast can you do this deposit? You have two options. You can do PayPal or electronic bank wire transfer. So with this internet revolution, it also came with its own currency. And the currency within internet revolution, it was known as e-currency or electronic money. Right now, leaders, with the fourth industrial revolution, it is so big and it is so huge. This one is transforming life at a different rate and at a different speed. And this industrial revolution is known as blockchain technology. So, first question, what is blockchain technology? Blockchain technology, the technology that enables information or data to be processed on blocks. With these blocks, once information has been saved in it, it cannot be deleted, it cannot be formatted, it cannot be edited. This one make blockchain technology to be very powerful. But the fourth thing that is very important in blockchain technology is completely secure and decentralized. Decentralized simply means there's no one who controls it. That's the meaning of the word decentralized. So, with blockchain revolution, being a technology that is working a little bit faster than internet revolution, it also has a currency within it. The currency within blockchain technology is known as cryptocurrency. The currency within blockchain technology is known as cryptocurrency. So once you understand the revolution of technology, the next thing is to ask yourself, how do you convert these currencies from industrial revolution, internet revolution to blockchain, from fiat money, paper money, electronic money to digital currency? How do you convert it? Because when you understand how to convert, it becomes so easy for you to understand how to trade with it. So in converting part, fiat currency, paper money, we know how to place it in our mobile phone, in the mobile wallets, or in our e-wallets on the banking part. How do you convert this same currency into cryptocurrency? So for you to do this one, leaders, you require something, and you require an application. And one of the applications you can use very fast in converting of these currencies, it is known as local Bitcoin. Local Bitcoin, it is an exchange, but also a wallet. This one, leaders, when you check on it, we have a lot of countries where you can convert currency, from Afghanistan, Albania, all the way to Bahamas, down here all the way to Zimbabwe, Yemen, we have Ukraine, we have United States, United Arab Emirates. In all of these countries here, you can convert. When you come here on this platform here, for example, leaders, I have Kenya shillings, like 100,000 Kenya shillings. I want to convert it into cryptocurrency. I will just come here and write the amount, 100,000 Kenya shillings. Then I will select, I want to do the payment via M-Pesa Safaricom. Then I'll come here and search. So I'll be given a lot of traders here. These are the traders who can convert for me Kenya shillings into cryptocurrency. The same, you can come here and do the selling, leaders. So conversion is very simple. You just need to know local Bitcoin, convert into cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency into cash. You can do it online without a middle person. Once you understand that one now, we go to the next part. So you have understood two things. The first part is how do you convert fiat e-money to crypto. Another thing that I've taught you today, the revolution of technologies. Now, number 3, about approval. Is cryptocurrency legal? Is it legal, leaders? This is the question that a lot of people are asking. Is cryptocurrency legal? On the legal part of it, we can check on some few people. And there's this beautiful website we have designed basically to serve you. And you can take your time and go there. And this website, it is known as, let me share it out. This website is known as sahisa.com. You can check on top here. You can come here and click on this part of videos. On the part of videos here, you will be able to watch different videos by different people who are supporting the concept of blockchain technology. Just come there and click it out. As continue loading, let me check also for a way we can access it a little bit faster. So, how many other people are supporting this concept of blockchain technology? How many other people are supporting the concept of technology? The first person we listen from is the President of Kenya. His name is Uhuru Kenyatta. What is his take on this concept of blockchain technology? What is his take on this concept of blockchain technology? So this is a short video, and you can get this video also on YouTube and watch it in details. What is there? What does these people talk about blockchain technology?
The debate around blockchain technology has gained currency in Kenya over the last few months, riding on the global craze around virtual currency bitcoins. To adopt or not, the technology has been on everyone's lips. And now President Uhuru Kenyatta has thrown his weight behind blockchain technology, saying Kenya cannot be left behind.
Indeed, to this end, the Ministry of ICT, led by Joe Mushero, on blockchain and Internet of Things technology, because as a country, we cannot let these opportunities pass us by.
The task force, which will be unveiled on Wednesday, will guide on what Kenya can do to leverage on this technology.
So you have heard what he say. As a country, you cannot allow this opportunity to pass us by. The second person is one of the biggest. He was the CEO of one of the biggest company, mobile money transfer in Kenya. But right now they want to roll the platform in the entire of Africa. How are they going to do it? Hear this one out, leaders.
The team will be made up of 11 members.
No, that one to this one.
You know, taking mobile money out of Kenya, or beyond Kenya, certainly is on our radar. And together with our colleagues in South Africa, in Vodacom, you know, it gives us more access to more money to go do things. So at the point at which, you know, we want to upgrade this M-Pesa platform to something big, where we might be using things like blockchain, you know, we will do that in collaboration with the guys there.
Yeah.
And then you can start to break into some other markets. So that's where we're looking for the expansion, not necessarily in running a mobile network in Ethiopia. Everybody jumps in that one. But actually that's not our focus right now. Our focus is, what are we really good at? We're really good at mobile money. And, you know, we're developing our thinking around e-commerce, and e-commerce is something, again, which it doesn't stick with Kenya. If you're doing e-commerce, then, you know, why wouldn't you provide it into Uganda? Why wouldn't you provide it into Rwanda? Why don't you provide it into Ethiopia?
Yeah.
So here, it simply talks about how can they expand this technology of transaction of money, and how can they use it in more countries, leaders. So they are thinking of adapting blockchain technology. So this blockchain technology is big and is very huge. So it depends with us. How deep do you want to understand it? But same as the technology, leaders, we have two groups of people within it. One group of people that are gaining, and another group of people they are losing. So in this issue of gaining and losing, what basically happened? One way of to lose is through buying tokens. Tokens are yet to be cryptocurrencies. They are not cryptocurrencies, they are yet to be cryptocurrencies. So most of the people are losing it because they buy them at a cheaper rate with a promise that the value of it will go up. But when it comes the time of the value to go up, most of them, they have nothing to show. And I will show you an example here because I want you to understand how are people losing it in the world of blockchain technology. So one way to lose is through tokens, and you can go and check on this coin here. It is known as Leo coin. It was sold so much in Africa, and a lot of people bought it, but they lost also in a big way. So it is there. Let it load up. Leo coin prediction, and there are so many at the marketplace, and a lot of people are buying without knowing how it performs or how it works. History data. Here is it, leaders. Check this coin. For the last, this one is all time. When it came to the market, the value was at $1. That is when people began buying. But most of the people, they began buying it in a big way when it was this value. But when you check at the scale of the markets now, the value of it has really gone down. Let me show you for the last 1 year. The value of it has really gone down. So it has taken time for it. Right now it's peaking slowly, but it's still completely low, leaders. And when you check here, on this scale here, here is where now you find out the truth. When you see the capitalization of the volume of the marketplace, the volume of it is so high circulation. It is more than this one here. It is more than 198 billion. Leaders, 198 billion. So if the value was to go up, how long will it take? It will take a very long period. That is the issue about these tokens here. So with this token, mostly they sell them out of hype. And if the hype does not work out, the price goes down and people lose money. Second way to lose money, people are losing it in a big way, is through mining. Mining simply means the creation of more cryptocurrencies. That is mining. And mining is not done in Africa because the mining energy is so expensive. In Africa, it's easy for us to buy than to mine. Now, the thing that people love most, mine, known as RIO, return on investment. This one they tell you, place here 10,000 shillings, and every day you're getting 2,000 shillings. Place here 100,000 Kenya shillings, every day you're getting 5,000 shillings. Place here $10,000, every day you're getting 1%, 2%, 3%. Others now they are doing 4% per single day. And you get people with a normal mindset investing in such things without asking themselves 3 questions. If these people are giving us a return of 4% per day, per month, It is 4 times 30. That is 120%. Why don't these people go in the bank, take a loan, and pay with an interest even of 16%, and this money they are wasting in paying members, it can be their profit. Boundary. Just ask themselves simple question: where is this money coming from? So these people, they dwell in so much, bringing people in business. There are many. They are paying few, they pay well. When the power bringing them goes down, they are unable to pay those one who are in. There are many. They begin delaying the payments. So they begin delaying the payment. There are 4 methods to exit the market. Number 1, they tell you are so many, we are updating the servers, we cannot pay you now. Number 2, they will change the payment mode. If they are paying you in dollars, they begin paying you in cryptocurrency. If they are paying you in cryptocurrency, they tell you want to build our own wallet. They delay time for payment. Number 3, if they are paying you after 1 week, they begin paying you after 2 weeks. If they are paying you within 2 weeks, they begin paying you after 1 month. Number 4, in the art of payment, they pay a few people. If you are 10 of us here, they will pay 2 of us, so that the 2 can encourage 8 of us. Then our payment delay again for another 1 month. Then when things stop going, when the tough become tough, you meet with error 544. Simply means end of business. Leaders, avoid these things. These things, the issue of place your money and give this, but you don't know. So they tell you as investing in sports, we're investing in games. The people who are the CEO of those companies, they don't know even how to kick a ball. Then they tell you are investing in gaming. We are investing in estate. We're investing in yacht. Yourself, you have never even seen a boat. So these are the things to avoid, leaders. There are so many scammers online, and people are losing money daily. Me, I know at least 6 people who are already on the stroke for the last 2 years because of online projects. Coming in quickly, without knowing anything, you trash all of your cash, you begin crying. In this business, look for 3 people to work with them. Number 1, people who have a proven success record. You know, these people work this company on Monday, this company on Tuesday, that company on Wednesday, that company on Thursday. They have like 10 companies. Forget about those people. Number 2, look at project where they are willing to support your people in training and coaching, like what you are doing right now. Number 3, look for leaders who have created success for other leaders. Don't just rely on people telling you this is the way we are going. Ask them first. Show us a little bit from where you are coming from. Most of them, they are even struggling. They are just surviving to pass the day away, leaders. So online, there are so many people. If you don't know the right way, you can lose in a big way. So how do you gain? So in the gaining part, leaders, I will give you a task here. Task number 1, you must have knowledge. You must have skills. You must have understanding. Task number 2, patient should be in part of your DNA. You must be willing to learn. You must be willing to listen. You must be willing to do the research. Number 3, once these 2 are taken care of, success takes care of itself. So how can you gain big time in the world of online-based businesses? So, number 1, you can do forex trading. With forex trading, if you did in the world of cryptocurrency, you trade from Monday to Monday, trade from Sunday to Sunday. What is the importance of this? There's no off day, which means even if you're the working class, you can have your own time to do the trading, which is very important. Number 2, in the world of forex trading, In cryptocurrency, it operates from 24/7. In the world of fiat currency, which is paper money, it operates 5.5 days. So in cryptocurrency, you have more days to do the trading. So you can do that, leaders. It pays, and it pays well. And on my side here, when I talk about how it works, for me, I've run further trading. In 2015, I was in South Africa, MTI, but this trading I do alone. If you want also to lose big time, give people your money to trade for you. They talk about hackers, they talk about losses. What will you do for them? Nothing, leaders. So first, trading you can learn, and you can trade on your own. Number 2, this one here, buying and holding. I will show you how to do this at the end of the session. It's one of the key way you can earn a lot of cryptocurrency from the project that you're going to give you. Then you can save this one. Then after saving, you can do the buying and holding, whereby what you earn, you keep it in a given way, and this given way, it will help you to generate profit in a big way. So next thing here is via the smart contract technology. So this smart contract technology, there's a leader here who have asked me, and he has told me, Sahisa, please explain to us a little bit about how the smart contract works. So Professor, you are asking, how does one get the recordings? Then John, you are saying mining is expensive in Africa. Why? Because of electricity. The machine consumes a lot of power. So I cannot use $100 to mine cryptocurrency for $20. While at the same time, with $100, I can buy cryptocurrency worth $80. So for us, it is easy to buy than to mine. Then someone is asking for the recording. This meeting will be on YouTube after the recording, after the presentation. So worry not. So leaders, I want to take you the big scale now about what you are doing, about this issue of smart contract technology. How is it influencing life? How are people benefiting out of it? And how can you benefit out of it? So first of all, for those who are writing, kindly write this one down. What is a smart contract? Write this one down. What is a smart contract? A smart contract is a self-executing program that runs on blockchain automatically. A smart contract is a self-operational program that runs on blockchain directly. While on blockchain, no one can delete, no one can edit, no one can format, or no one can delete it. Once it's on blockchain, no hacker can bring it down. It runs hand in hand with blockchain technology. So once a project is placed on blockchain via the smart contract technology, no one can delete, no one can format, no one can edit. Then the smart contract technology take the position of the CEO, take the position of administrator, take the position of the customer care. So with that position being taken, it simply means as a project is on the smart contract in blockchain interface, it is there for a lifetime, leaders. So the project itself, it has security at a different level. And this is what makes the smart contract to be completely unique. I hope I've explained that question in detail. So the project that we have here is known as Forsage. Forsage is the world's first build smart contract project. It is 100% decentralized. Forsage blockchain interface, it is built on Ethereum, it's built on Tron, I built on Binance. For us, we began on Ethereum. The transaction fee went very high, so we decided that we are going to do it on Tron. So in this strong blockchain interface is where we're going to operate for the next 3 to 4 to 5 years as a team, even 10 years if time will allow. Then, what about Binance? People are asking. We will not go there. For us, we are sticking on Tron because on Binance, the blockchain interface, the project itself, the person who is building it, he has made more centralized, which means he will be making more money than anyone else in the project. But on Tron blockchain interface and Ethereum blockchain interface is completely decentralized. So Forsage is the world's first 100% decentralized smart contract. Is the gold standard of all smart contracts in the world. What do I mean by the term the gold standard? Think about what destination in the world. When you think about Dubai, it is the first tourist destination in the world right now. So Dubai is the gold standard of all tour destinations in the world. Think about the currencies. Which currency is a king? Which currency is a king? Is the dollar. So the dollar is the gold standard of all decentralized fiat currencies in the world. Not decentralized leaders, just the gold standard of all money, fiat currency in the world. When it comes to smart contracts, Forsage is the king. When it comes to the history of humanity, we talk about Adam as the first human to be created. Now we talk about Forsage as the first 100% decentralized smart contract to be ever built in the history of man. How powerful is it? Now you're experiencing as the first people. We have only cleared the first in the project, and we are already more than 1.5 million members worldwide. How powerful is it, leaders? So what is the power within the ecosystem? What is the power within it? So the power within it, I want you to understand very well. Number one, the creators of the project, the administrators, and the management, they don't have the control over the project. So they are equal participants like you there and me here. They have no power to run it. They have no power to delete it. They have no power to format it. The way it is now, it will be there that way next year. Number two, you cannot lose your fund, leaders. 100%, your fund is secured. You cannot lose your fund, which is very important, leaders. How many people here have lost money online? A lot of us. Why? The CEO one day wake up in the morning, he's not with the good times with the wife, he deletes the program. He wakes up one morning, the demand for payment is so much, but than the money he has in the back office, he deleted the program. Some of you here have built businesses in other companies. Since they saw you in another meeting in another business, they deleted your account. But in Forsage, you get the freedom, the true freedom of e-commerce. Then, number two, you cannot lose your fund. Very important. How possible is it? You are asking Sahisa, how possible that you cannot lose your fund? It is decentralized. I'll share with you again about this. Then payment. This is the beauty of the project. Payment. It is instant. There's no payday. There's no withdrawal day. Once the transaction goes through, in your back office, you convert into cash immediately at that point, leaders. How powerful is it? There's so much advantage in what we have here, leaders. Then the beauty is here, buying and holding. If you hold your currency within your wallet, do you know what happens? When cryptocurrency value goes up, the value of those currencies goes up. If I have $1,000 in Trons, if I had it last week on Monday, when Tron was only 0.07, around 7 bob Kenya shillings. Right now it's around 12 bob. It multiplied by 2, leaders. I could be talking about $2,000. I have a leader here, a lady. She had around $6,000. And by yesterday, it was around $13,000. $6,000 last week on Monday. Yesterday on Tuesday, it was around more than $12,000. How powerful is that? Where else does this happen? Where you, as you have saved your money, you're not working on it, it's also growing. It is just here. Then income. You determine how much you want to earn. You determine how far you want to go. You determine the kind of a lifestyle that you want to live. Most of us here, we are not living our dreams. We are living only our nightmares. Why? Financially, is a game over. We are struggling in a bad way. What if you are the project that can take care of all your needs? Jim Rohn says, if they live well, it will show in their eyes. You will hear it in the voice of their sound if they are doing well. It's one project that you can sell without hype, and you can succeed within it. If you only combine three things: learning, teamwork, then work on your slots, everything works out for you. Then another thing that is very important: transparency. Transparency. No one can tell you I've made this much within this period. You can simply open their back office and verify how much have these people earned, how much have these people generated. Very important. So leaders, up to there, you have understood a little bit the power of this project. You cannot lose your fund. Payment is instant. There's no administrator. There's no customer care. There's no management team. There's no support team. It is decentralized. Decentralized simply means it cannot be deleted, it cannot be edited, it cannot be formatted, it cannot be hacked. Important thing, you cannot lose your funds. Transparency, 100%. So, with that in mind, this project, how does it work? How can you benefit? Think about this concept of mobile money. It's one of the concepts that really triggers my mind, and I always ask myself, how did these people come to this point to understand how they can distribute their service and product through this concept of mobile money, whereby they have agents, whereby they have administrators, then they serve the customer. So what I want to take you through now, in this part, I need you to be very careful in terms of attendance. If you're in a destructive place, just get away, have your notebook and pen, and understand these leaders. I was surprised in a span of, I think, 8 weeks now of serious work. The top earner has made something above 10 million Kenya shillings in only 8 weeks. A lot of people, they're talking about $10,000 and upwards. A lot of people. So, how do we benefit in this project in a big way? Think about this concept, leaders, of mobile money transactions. And with this one here, leaders, this big company providing money services via the mobile phone, we only have the mother company at the top, we have the administrator, we have the agent, and we have the customers. When these people want to serve, what they do is very simple. Like they come in your local area, they look for administrator. The administrator will use their own capital to set up an office and distribute an agent line to all the agents. The agent will use their time, their money as float and effort to serve the customers. But when they serve the customer, there's a commission that comes to them, there's a commission that comes to administrator, the mobile money company. Think about this concept. What if you take this concept and you deploy it on the blockchain interface? What will happen, leaders? I want you to check here. The administrator part will call it Forsage X4. The agent part will call it Forsage X3. I want you to listen on this one, leaders, with a very keen ear. This project I was given for 4 months I could not understand it, leaders. But on the 5th month, I was told to listen for someone, present, then the person was going to pay me. That is when I understood this project, leaders. So I want you to check here. You can also borrow an eye from your neighbor if you can, just to listen here, leaders. Check on how this ecosystem works. Let me go to my personal account. I can explain for you from here on the back office. You understand how this operates. When you check your leaders, a little income of $81,000 for the last, I think for the last 8 weeks. You can get later, but I want us to check here something quite interesting. Instruction here. The FOSAG ecosystem is built up with 3 platforms. Platform number 1 is FOSAG X3. Platform number 2, sorry, it is FOSAG X4. And platform number 3 is FOSAG X Gold. In X3 leaders here, X3 here, it's all about direct sales. Direct sales simply means here you require to refer a customer for you to generate any given income. So with this given income leaders, first of all, here in the ecosystem, you need to join first and open your slots. Open your slots. In X3, under you, we have 12 slots. In Ethereum and in Tron blockchain interface, we have under you, we have exactly here, leaders. You see here, under you, we have 15 slots on X3. Slot number 1, slot number 15. So with these 15 slots, leaders, first thing that you require to do is for you to make sure that you activate this slot. So each slot here, leaders, this slot here, it is 2 times cheaper than the next slot. But the next slot pays you 2 times more than the previous one. So slot 1 is 100, slot 2 is 200 trons, slot 3 is 400 trons, slot 4 is 800 trons, all the slots 15. On X3 here, leaders, is all about direct sales. So when your slot here is open, when you refer customer number 1, you earn everything 100%. If you open this slot with $1,000, 100,000 Kenya shillings, maybe $1,000, when you refer customer with the same amount, you earn everything 100%. Are we together, leaders? When you refer a second customer, what happened? You earn everything 100%. When you refer to that customer, that's for your reopening. I will show you how it works in X3 direct sales. Here you must refer customer for you to earn. In X4, under you, we have 6 positions. And the earning here are from the ecosystem. And you only earn if the ecosystem is active. So on this platform here, leaders, when you check on it closely, 6 position under you. So slot 1 and slot 2, slot 3, any income here goes to the ecosystem. But 4, 5, and this one here, these 3 here, any income from here comes to you. So in every complete sales of 6 sales, you earn from 3 sales. If you are open here with $1,000, in any complete sale, leaders, you go home with $3,000. If you are open here with $1,000, you earn 300% of your investment per complete sale. You earn 200% of your investment per complete sale. After that, leaders, we go to X Gold. So when this X Gold, leaders, when you set up the ecosystem here, when you want to go to the X Gold, you first need to activate X3 with $200. It will open for you X3 and X4. This one will give you a gateway to access X Gold. So in this X3, when you check it closely, this is what happens. When you check it closely, On this X3, the first person will refer, you earn everything. Second one, everything. Third one goes to the ecosystem. On X4, the first sale goes to the ecosystem. The second sale goes to the ecosystem. Then third, fourth, and fifth come to you. The sixth one goes to the ecosystem on X4 leaders. What happened? So, in X goal under you, we have 30 positions. These are 30 positions. The first 2 goes to the ecosystem, but the remaining 26 pays you directly. So, for example, you open this lot with 100,000 Kenya shillings, $1,000. Under you, on level 1, you have 2 positions where you earn nothing. On level 2, you have 4 positions where you get 20% of the total investment you have used to open this slot. So if you use $1,000, each one here will open with $1,000. That $1,000 will give in 20% out of that. So 20% of $1,000 is equivalent to $200. $200 times 4. Write this one somewhere. $200 times 4 to give you a total of $800 leaders. Already you are just negative $200 to return your investment. On line number 3, we have 8 positions. Each slot here give you 30% of the total investment. So if the person you used to open this account with $1,000 simply means each one to reach you here required to come with $1,000. I give you 30% of it, which is 30% of $1,000 is $300 times 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How much do you get? 30 times 8, $300 times 8 is $2,400 leaders. Already when you add on the slot number 2, $2,400 plus $800, that is $3,600. Minus your $1,000 you invested here, you are remaining $2,600 as your profit. Where else can you make money in this format? Can you lift your hand if you have a place like that? Lastly but not least, anyone that is placed on ecosystem on the 4th generation year leaders, you earn 50% of their total investment. If you have used $1,000 here, you'll earn $500 from how many position leaders? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. $500 14 times. That is how much? $7,000 leaders. $7,000. Imagine $7,000. Kenya shillings around 700,000 only here. When you add 800 plus 2,400 plus 7,000, give you a total of $10,200. An investment of 1 million Kenya shillings give you a return of 1,200,000 leaders. If the system max out. If the system max out, simply means if the system is full. So when it becomes full leaders, it begins again from 1. It spells you again until it becomes full. It begins over and over until the end of days. In X goal. So X goal is a combination of X3 and X4. And for those who will be working on X goal, there are more returns that you'll expect than X3 and X4. X goal is the best for networkers and investors. X goal is the best for the sales force, people like me here. We don't keep quiet. Anything we train, as long as it is genuine, as long as that results, as long as it can change life, we don't keep quiet. No matter how much we earn, we keep on training leaders. So, with this ecosystem here, leaders, when you check it closely in inside part, the main panel, when you check on the partners part within the ecosystem here, leaders, like on my side, personally, I have referred how many people? 9 people. Only. 9 people only. But these 9 people, I only know 7 of them. The 2 just used my link to join. I don't know where they are, and I don't know why they joined me. I don't know. But when you check on the ecosystem leaders, in a span of 2 months, we have built a small team of 1,781 active members. One So leaders, up to there, you have gotten a small clue on the business, on what we have currently, where we are heading to, and our key focus in it. So I want to take you again through the back office a little bit here, through the back office, before we call it a day, because I believe there's so much for us to share, and there's so much for us to understand in this business. And this one cannot be possible if you're not committed to the task at hand, like now. That's why I always say the key to greatness relies on one thing. It's about learning over and over and over. So I don't know if my screen is visible. Let me share my screen here. Let me share my screen here. So when you check on this back office of mine, 241,888. The span around the business right now, a small income of $116,000, roughly is around 11 weeks, is if I'm not wrong. When you go on calculator here, 116. And leaders, remember, in the 90 days game plan, I'm going to train you in detail on how to utilize this ecosystem, how it works and how it operates. $116,000, it is 116,072 times 125 conversion rate for crypto. Small income of around 14.5 M in a span of 11-12 weeks in the ecosystem, leaders. And our big focus in business is here on X goal. You will ask, why X goal? Because in X goal is a place that each one of us can make serious money within a given period of time, leaders, in X goal. And X goal is all about leverage. One thing I like about it, X goal is all about leverage, and there's nothing that can overcome the power of leveraging, leaders. So to understand this in detail, this coming Friday, leaders, I want to invest more time with you here. I will give you the game plan on how we do this business in a big way. And this game plan will help us at least understand the future of what we have here, leaders. Help us understand the future that we have here. Because when you check closely, blockchain is revolutioning the way companies are working. The same internet did, but on blockchain is a little bit faster and much more better, leaders. So with this in hand, leaders, I'm preparing so much that all of us here to benefit the second round of the 90 days game plan. And I'll share this game plan either on Friday or Saturday this coming week. I remember we have changed the schedule for our meetings. During the day, we'll only have 2 meetings on Thursdays and Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Evenings, we'll also have 2 meetings on Wednesday and Saturday. Then Friday evening, the leadership meetings. We want to run also our face-to-face meeting much better. Tomorrow, Leader Basweti, Leader Franklin Kibet, and other leaders I hope also Leader Nkira, I think you will be there in Kisii tomorrow. Leadership meeting at exactly 10 a.m. and guest meeting at 2 p.m. Same tomorrow, Leader Noah and Mercedes will be arriving in Zambia to arrange the team there. So what we have in hand is so much and so big. Same time next week, also on Friday, I will tell you in detail what to expect in the academy. And to be part of it, what do you need to do? But currently, leaders, I will urge each one of you to get enough slots on X-Goal Leaders. What is coming is big, what is coming is huge. And I could not call it a day without celebrating an amazing leader here. Just a minute here, we check it out. Call it a day without celebrating here Madam Rachel, all the way from Eldoret. Thank you, leader, for setting for us the pace. And I'm looking forward for more leaders, mainly ladies. We want you to achieve your goals in what we have now, leaders. It is possible for us to go far and achieve these big goals. It's possible for us to do tremendous work. This one could not become possible without the support of leader Namuel and Basweti. This one could not come true without the support of leader Kibet. Appreciate you so much, leaders, for holding hand, the four of you, to ensure that this goal is achieved. And this is the thing that I look forward in business leaders. Because when you come to e-commerce, there's a lot of people with a lot of promises, but promise alone will not pay your rent. Promise alone will not take care of your dreams and goals. Promise alone will not help you to achieve what you desire most in life. What counts most is the results, leaders. And basically, I go for this kind of results because it is hard. Most of the time, top guys in businesses, there are just very few people who are making it. Most of the time in businesses, just very few people are making it. It is hard to get leaders achieving their goals and dreams because the focus is just on the few who can do better, not for more who can access that level of greatest leaders. So what we have here, I believe, is big. What we have here, I believe it is huge. And I believe in this 90 days game plan, my desire is to see you, most of you leaders, achieving these goals, to see most of you leaders achieving these dreams. Because there's nothing beautiful like sitting around with leaders. They share with you what they have achieved. They share with you what they have gotten out of business. That is the beauty of business leaders. And this is just a scoop of what we can achieve in blockchain leaders. It is just a tip of what is awaiting us leaders. Just a tip. Because I believe there's a life beyond blockchain. I believe there's so much success beyond what ordinary people see as extraordinary. But this only will happen if we are loyal to the project at hand, if we are honest to each other, and we put in the work, because that is what counts most, leaders. That is what counts most. When I see the youngsters at the age of 24 years living the dream life of what many people are achieving here in Kenya from retirement, others are dying without achieving them, for me it is always a blessing. Like Leader Noah here, one of the key things he has done, he has achieved this car. He has bought for his mom land 1 acre out of this blockchain business. And these are some of the results for me I appreciate so much. Some of the results for me I enjoy, real-time results. When it comes a little bit here, down here, the other day I was talking with this leader, and I was super excited because of one key thing he was sharing with me. Leader Kibet, after achieving his goal here, after achieving this goal, right now Leader Kibet, he has booked land 20 acres, and is paying for it at a tender age. 20 acres piece of land is paying for it out of this business, because this is kind of success that I'm looking for. And I believe that is the success that will help us to propel to the next level. So leaders, in any project, there's only one thing. You must sit down and listen. There's a protocol to be followed, leaders. Every day when you check online, every day, they are launching more than 300 new projects on daily basis. 10 days, 3,000 projects. 1 month, 9,000 projects. New project, 9,000 leaders. So you must be patient enough to believe in the process, to trust the process, and to place in the work required. I've seen Leader Kibet here. Let him share with us the progress. He's doing tremendous work traveling, meeting with leaders. Leader Kibet, let me unmute. Yes, brother, you can talk.
Yes, leader, good evening.
Good afternoon and good evening.
We appreciate you coming back, and we appreciate and we believe also everything is back to normal.
Yes.
It was just today that we left yesterday for video training, and today we are prepared already. We are ready in Kisii. We are ready for tomorrow's event.
Yes.
And we are happy that also the lockdown has been lifted. So we are back to normal, back to business, back to the best way of doing it.
Okay.
And I think since you're already back to the Nairobi, the leaders are already in, who have been in Dar es Salaam, they are now exiting to Zambia, meaning like now the Zambian market, Tanzanian market, the Kenyan market, of course, now the lockdown has been lifted. So I believe Hassan, I think tomorrow there's a meeting, or it was today, I don't know. I think there's a big preparation for the Mombasa side, Nakuru, Thika, and Nairobi. Now we are getting back. Then now we are on this part. We were arranging with leader from Bungoma, Pastor Marwa, about next week on Thursday. So we can have a very big also meeting there, Eldoret, and these other towns. We are getting back. So it's the best time actually, and with the knowledge we are keeping on getting, and the excitement also about the blockchain academy, it's going to be excited. I've been trying to practice some of the skills, and I've seen for the last 3 days, I think I've been doing it's been seeing so well happening in it, and I think I've done around $7,000 I've seen for the last 3 days. Using the blockchain academy, Sakisa is already coming. We are getting into that, and I'm very excited for the same. So we appreciate so much. We are ready for the next period of great success. I also believe everyone who is with us here today is also excited that the lockdown, it has affected us so much. Many people have been saying maybe the X Gold, the program has not been doing so well. But believe you me, every other project has been so, because there is no business which can run perfectly without face-to-face meeting. And since we have been able to be given a chance to meet our prospect, our guest, so our normal activities is back. It is us now to utilize our time, our effort, utilize our resources. Like now, tomorrow we are in Kisii. It's only thing for you is just to invite. You are not asked to pay for the training. You are not asked to pay for your guest coming to be trained. It is just for you to bring your guest. We do the rest in every other town. And I am very sure the next coming few weeks, there's going to be very, very massive success. Congratulations to Lady Madam Rachel, having opened for the ladies the greatness. We believe many and many more other ladies are on the same route. They are on the same path coming up. But also I believe for the boy child, don't stop. I think it's time we go for the next, I don't know, can we go for the second class? We go for another round for the drone ecosystem, or we go for lands and plots, I don't know, but it can be good to do all of them. I'm very excited actually, because I was just going through my investment and my things at home, and they are doing so well. because of this project, my wheat and maize, they are doing so well. And since now the business is back to normal, I expect there's going to be crazy activities, crazy results, and it's upon every one of us to leverage on the time, the effort we are putting all as leaders, so all of us can succeed in a big way. I believe with the trainings and the skills we are getting, it's going to be tremendous. And with the project we have, there's no end on this. It is until when you say you are done, you are tired, or you don't want to do it anymore, but nobody can stop it. Unlike what we are seeing happening, new business coming up. I actually saw, Sakisa, you said about something. There's this company about return on investment called this one, the one which is trending now. What is the name? Something came. And I got some of the leaders, I think from the company, they are saying it's going actually, it's already ending the end, and there's a new upgrade of it. It's already coming up with another update. So it's already getting to the end, and they have already come with another plan, changing the name already. So the thing with this return on investment is the fact that when one is heading towards the end, they already have a backup plan. So if one goes down, they take you to the next one. When one investment goes down, you go invest in another one again. So you have no control of these centralized systems. If you are still excited to probably, somebody said, Rome was never built in a single day, but Nagasaki in Japan was destroyed in a single day. You can build your name for years, but you can destroy it in one period. So what I can get the leaders also is that look at what you have, look at the decentralized thing that you have control over it, as opposed to probably playing. Sometimes money is good, but reputation is more important. You have built your name so long, and you can destroy in a short period of time. So with this new return on investment things, it has been there for long, but most of us, we are getting into blockchain for the first time. When we see, we think it's a new thing. It's not. If you check on the last 5 years, it has been so. Every new day, every new week. There's a friend of mine in Nairobi who told me, every week we have a new project in Nairobi, and I'm in all of them. Then I asked him why. He said, since you are in Nairobi, it's a jungle. We are hunting there. Every new thing, we must be there because we are hustling there. So look at that. You get into this one, they close after 2 months. You take your team again to another one, they close after 2 months. You are going to reach the point where you are going to the 7th one, and you are going with nobody. Nobody is following you. And that's where people start losing trust in you. It can be good to give everything, because when you check also on these businesses, is that I think they were saying when you invest, you're earning, is it 12% or 10% of the investment of someone coming up. Let's say you introduce somebody with 100,000, you're earning around 10K. Look at the same project you are doing in your hands now. You bring somebody with 100,000, you earn everything. If it is X gold, you can earn 50%. You can earn 30% or 20% of the lowest side. So when you check on what you have and these waves, people are going to go do this and this and this, trying the luck, but in the end, you are going to realize you are going to remain alone. Like, people will keep losing the trust again and again and again. And because these things are being closed while rebranding the names, because there's a group who joined last week, the games, these gamers, and this week they already had to move because they said the gamers is towards the end, and there's a new one of it. That is another gamers, but a different name. I don't know, they are saying it's called something PP what? Something PP something, but still the same company, the same people came up with the one, but they are changing the name because they know this one is already heading the end. So it's also good to be keen and learn to protect your name. It is good. Just learn to protect your name. It is better to have something small in a peaceful environment that you are not having any pressure, that when you have something big, but you are hiding for you to enjoy. Because maybe people are following you. Maybe somebody gets into the business and it is closed. It's better that what you are doing is it can stay for years. When challenges comes, maybe a little bit, it pauses or reduces the returns. But when things get back to normal, people get big returns. And when you see like Rachel results, it means that the business is not stuck. The business is running. Maybe on your side you are stuck because maybe your mind is divided. Your mind is thinking because they say where focus goes, energy flows. When you start changing your focus, the returns also go the same way. When you concentrate the focus on one thing or something powerful, the moment the focus goes there, the energy flows there. And when the energy flows there, the results come from it. So people are getting good returns. I think there's somebody who told me next week it can be a very great surprise because he's planning to have a very big thing to share with us with the achievement he has done. So we have big things. There's also another great leader from Eldoret who just bought a car. I think is yet to be shared. And that's what I'm sharing with you, that if you feel your business, the business is not doing well, it's probably you, not everyone. Because the moment your focus starts changing or there's a division in your focus, also the energy, and you remember that the subconscious mind control the entire of your brain. So since we are getting back to business, I can encourage that we all put the focus to the right direction. We hold each other's hand. And I believe before the end of the year, look at the tron. There's a great thing expected to be at least $1 by the end of the year. Look at what we have been seeing on Ethereum. It's now 300. I saw it a minute ago, 316,000 Kenyan money. And remember when we started, 40,000. So look at the same also on the tron. It is great thing. Looking at going to $1, imagine we work so hard by the end of this year, you have very small. Let's say only 100,000 on the lower side. But I know if we do the X goal together as a team, we can all get up to 1,000, a million trons. Check when it goes to $1. That will be $1 million, which is around 100 million Kenyan money. Great achievement. So these are great things, and I believe with the cessation of this, with the lifting of these movements, the lifting of the lockdowns, the business, because of the public gathering, is back to normal. I believe the business is back to its normal peak. So let's not be left behind. Let's go together at the same pace. Let's go with the, since all of us are getting back to business, I believe don't be left behind, so we can go together with the same results, and there's going to be great success. Get ready for the Zambian market. Get ready for Tanzania, because we already have the leaders in the ground. Now the Kenyan market is now open everywhere, so let's get ready. Let's maximize. Let's share the opportunity. Let's get everyone on board, and let's all succeed. Otherwise, I believe we are all ready, and we are expecting great success ahead. Looking forward to also interact with all of us much more. Maximize the resources. Maximize tomorrow's training in Kisii, because we are already there. Let's fill the hall. Let's feel the energy tomorrow. Thank you very much, and I want to give back to Sakisa. We appreciate you so much, everyone who have been able to create time to be with us tonight. We are so grateful, and we believe holding each other's hand together is going to be great ahead and great success coming up. Thank you very much. Back to you, Leader Kisa.
Thank you very much, Leader Kibet. You have touched on the key points. Number one, the position of business right now online. Most of them, like the one I've talked about, it has not been there even for 3 months. Already they are changing leaders. Imagine you have gotten people in business for 100,000, 500,000, 1 million Kenyan shillings. 3 months, the business is not there, leaders. You are moving to another thing. What will you tell the people? Utaambia watu nini? Think about that one, leaders. These small things can take you to a place that you will never know the word peace again. So it's better to do something that is stable, something that is decentralized, something with pure leadership, something that will be there to withstand the test of time. And this is where we are currently now, leaders. And out of that, the expansion you are going to do in different countries, the lift up of the lockdown simply means more meeting, more town, simply means more success to most of us. But also, leaders, you need to position yourself to greatness. Greatness requires preparation. But how big have you prepared? Here we prepare in 3 ways. Number 1, you getting enough slots. Number 2, you having your success team of success partners. Number 3 is you indulging with people who are willing to uplift your spirit, leaders. So there's so much for all of us here. And even if we go down like each one getting a share, There's no one of us here who can finish what we have, number one. And there's no one among us here who can go home poor. Robert Kiyosaki said clearly, it is a sin in 21st century with internet and blockchain to be poor. It is a disgrace, not only to you, but to those that you love most. So, the way Leader Kibet has said, we have another leader in Eldoret. He has purchased a car. We'll be sharing the cost of the week. And we have other big testimonials that are coming. And this is what I love. Our people making it. You know, leaders, something different. People that you don't know making it and the people that you know making it. It's a different kind of synergy. Completely different, leaders. So there's so much that is coming. Let me answer just a few questions. Question number 1, Roslyn Nenanjoli, you are saying, good news are concerned on our Tron ecosystem. Tuning in from coastal Kenya. Then you're asking, hello sir, how can I go by the blockchain technology? Kindly guide me through, please sir. Yes, Kamara Peter, and the blockchain technology, we are launching the Blockchain Academy. Kibet, you have done a testing for the last, I think, for the 7 days. Kibet, how much have you made the testing on the academy? Leader Kibet?
Yes, sir. I think I saw what I had. I think I've seen changes of around $7,000.
In 3 days?
Yeah, 3 days.
Did you know some people are studying for 4 years, getting a job and working for 30 days to earn a half of that?
In fact, yesterday I met my uncle here for training. I told him, leave the job and even learn about blockchain because you can even make 2K every day, which is a good deal for you. It's very exciting.
Perfect. So for the testing of the academy, you are on leaders. You have added yourself, like Kibet here, $7,000 in 3 days. That is good money. I told you he has purchased land here around 20 acres. He's working hard to pay for all of it. And these are some of the goals that I like. Real-time results. Then here you are asking Karanja more knowledge about the blockchain interface. Yes, the academy is coming. We'll show you how to share with you so that you can get more detail. Madam Monica, all the way listening from Kisii, appreciate leader. Prepare tomorrow for meeting with Kibet, give you the power of 6. Then you utilize it in a big way. Keza blessed, you are saying, please let us have such meeting every day. I have prospects from outside the country who need such meetings. Yes, leader, we will have the meeting on daily basis, but only we'll miss the meeting on Sunday and Monday. Reason, Sunday for me, it is time for family and church. Then Monday for me is time to prepare for the week. So, and I want to take care of this meeting for the next 90 days. Most of the meeting will be the one who will be training because the leaders now they're on the move. They'll not be around. I'll be training most of this meeting and I can schedule down for those 5 meetings per week. That is good. 5 meetings per week can help us so much. Then Roslyn, you're saying, so you mean instead of money staying in a bank account, I can withdraw buy trons and hold? Yes, you can do that. Instead of money sitting there, go and look for Robert Kiyosaki. Roslyn, go and look for Robert Kiyosaki, and he will tell you one thing, the truth, that the world of paper money is done. The world of paper money is passing away, saying that you either save your wealth in 4 formats. You can decide to buy gold, you can decide to buy silver, you can decide to invest in stock market, or the one that is secure and pure, you can buy cryptocurrencies. Look at Robert Kiyosaki run the current state of generating wealth. Out of these investments, you can decide to go into real estate, like the way I'm doing here. Most of the leaders that are doing that. You can decide to venture into other portfolios. DJ Temba, you are saying interesting. Gideon Vim from Voi, welcome. Nkiro, you are saying kudos. Thank you, leader Nkiro, so much. A great leader from Dar es Salaam, you are saying, Sweetbet, you are saying, thank you for good presentation, but in Tanzania, sorry, presentation will be the best. Yes, leader, I'm preparing with leader Violet and Madam Harriet and Mr. Martin to see how we can have the Swahili presentation Zoom meetings, even 2 times per week. I know to be of value. We are going to do that also. I think Leader Hassan from Mombasa can help us in Swahili, because for us, really, Swahili, we are tripping. We are not that perfect, but still we can present in Swahili. Perfect. You're going to see how to go that. Caroline, you're saying great session. Welcome, Kiongozi, and I appreciate the good work that you're doing. David Maina, is export option a scam or a genuine? I don't answer such question, leader. You go do research. For us, we are decentralized project. So go and carry out your research, leaders. Anything right now controlled by a CEO, it has the support team, it has the marketing team. It will not be there for that long, leaders. People here, I know for the thing that Kibeta have talked about, I have a good friend of mine, a very, very, those close people. Those close people, he told me like a month ago, wacha nitupe huko kitu kidogo. He placed there a lot of money. Right now, you see the company is going down, leaders. I know by tomorrow the guy will be calling me again and say, hey, Kiongozi, you told me. But it is done. It's lost. It's gone. You will never get anything again. And that is how the white are scamming us. But most of us, they say that a black man has very hard air. For them to understand something, they must taste and see. You see? Taste and see. So in technology right now, you don't have to taste and see. You just need to learn from other leaders, their experience. Like for me, way back in 2018, 4 months, I lost 6.3 million. Entire saving for the family. 6.3 million. It was so painful to me in that I traveled by road from Kenya to South Africa, leaders. 7 days, eating 2 times. It was so painful. I cannot go the same road. But so some people, they need to taste it again. Come taste and see. But it's not a good road, leaders. I will give you that story another time. So, Peter Kamodo, you are asking, how does one start small? Yes, I will train on Friday leadership meeting. How to begin small and go huge. I have a plan on how that one works. Already I prepared the slide and everything. I'll teach about that one. Where is the venue in Kisii tomorrow? Kindly, Leader Kibet, you can post there venue for Kisii meeting and share with leaders. Making $7,000 in 3 days. What was the investment? Yes, Peter Kamodo, we teach on the academy. We are doing the testing of it fully. We bring it down for you. Then we'll take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Think about the people who are having Ethereum by last week. Yes, Ethereum. Last week on Friday, leaders. One Ethereum was to $20. Right now, one Ethereum is around, it was $2,200. Right now, one Ethereum is $2,800, $600 on top, leaders. If you had 10 Ethereums, you're talking about 6,000 Ethereums. And this one, for the price growth and everything in the academy you have, the prediction for the week, the prediction for the month, the prediction for the year. In this prediction, leaders, the one that we'll be giving you, 95% is accurate. Because here we deal with skills. We share with you in the academy. Luciano, you are saying, Leader Luciano. By the way, Leader Luciano and Pastor Marwa and Isaac Simiyu from Webuye, prepare next week, Thursday. We have to have a big meeting in Bungoma. But Leader, you are saying this. The point of staking with Tron ecosystem is enough motivation to go massive in this system. 1 million Tron loading. Thank you, Mentor. Karibu sana Kiongozi. Prepare the people in the Western market. We are coming there to do something amazing together. Then Bill Joe, you are saying, always love this presentation following live from Bomet. Asante sana Kiongozi Bill Joe. Join hand there with Brother Nkiro. Join hand with Brother Nkiro. We also have Brother Isaac from Bomet. I think he's with us. He has not migrated. Because these days people are really migrated like the wild beast. In Tanzania kidogo naona, Uganda kidogo, ako Kenya. Because it is tough for most people to focus, but I hope you are like Brother Nkiro. I hope you are like Brother Isaac, sticking with us big time. So connect with them. And Brother Nkiro, let me ask you a question here. Brother Nkiro, you can unmute yourself. Brother Nkiro.
Yes, sir.
Next week, I'm preparing for the family for the 90 days game plan in Nairobi.
Yes.
After that, I will be doing something small for the leaders.
Yes.
Then I'll be on the road. I wanted now the meeting that we scheduled in Bomet. Can we do it
Yes, we can. We can.
in the trip that I'm going to have? Because this time I want to inform you early
Yes.
because you wanted to do some kind of mass invitation.
Yes.
I will let me work on the calendar. I'll share with you so that we build Joe here and Brother Isaac. We can see what we can do in Bomet.
Well,
Because in these
I'm
90 days,
absolutely.
I
We've been
want each
waiting
one to
for
be
that.
involved in it.
We've been waiting for that for a while now,
Yes.
and we are ready.
Thank you, leader. I will be the tour that I'm going to take in that period. It will be this way. I'll be in Nakuru. I'll go to Kericho. I'll come to Bomet. I clear with Kisii. I come to Kisumu. I go to Eldoret. I pass Kitale. I close my meeting in Bungoma. From there, I'll be in Arusha and Dar es Salaam and Zanzibar. From there, I will go to Lusaka. Then I will go to Copper Belt. From Copper Belt, I think I will do something small in Zimbabwe and Botswana. I think that round is good for us to launch the business, if I'm not wrong.
That will be the right time.
Yes, I think with that one, you can leverage each one of us. That's why, leaders, I'm saying you get your slot, leaders. Sometimes you just need to trust the process. You don't know to go a long way. Just trust the process. So thank you very much, Brother Bill Joe. Brother Nkiro, connect with Brother Bill Joe here and also with Brother Isaac so that we can see what we can do there. The people who are in business, who are doing these things of conning people here and there, they are no longer there again. I think now I can build a business in a clean slate.
Yes, we will. We will only wait for the date.
Yes, thank you, leader.
Good night. And thank you for
Then here, hey leader, Celine here. This has been the best session tonight. We appreciate every effort you leader do for us. Congratulations, looking forward for greatness. Welcome, leader Celine. Thank you for being part of the revolution. Then Abdul Maji O. I don't know what O stand for. I don't know if it's for opportunity or what. But Abdul Majid, you're saying the presentation was good and elaborate, Kiongozi. Thank you very much, leader, for being with us. Agnes Nyarango, you're saying thank you very much for this meeting. It has been very educative. Karibu sana Kiongozi. Then Dean, thanks so much. I've learned something. You guys are promising. No, I think you are not promising. We are delivering. We come to blockchain because we understand exactly what you are doing. It's the same way like if you go to the town and you know where your home is. You don't to go home because you know where you stay. You don't need a map. That is exactly what you are doing here. We are giving out the fact on how everything is going on. Then David Maina, I would like to organize a meeting in Nanyuki. Can you spot some time for it kindly? Yes, David Maina, when you are ready, give me a phone call. I can come or I can send someone to represent me because we work as a team. Let us go big. Let us go massive. Kelvin Mdoga, you're saying thanks for the presentation. It has been. This English is not for my class. It is a little bit hard, but I think you mean it has been great. It has been good. I appreciate so much Kelvin Mdoga. And all the leaders here, all of you, appreciate all you. I can see my good friend, Success Kevin. I can see here, I can see David, I can see Gertrude, I can see Chad, I can see Tabitha, I can see Pastor Peter Wema. Karibu sana viongozi. I can see Sekina Ali, I can see Mwai Kamau, a good friend of mine, a pastor leader. Appreciate so much. We'll be meeting next week, Kiongozi. When I'm done with Mombasa, at least I settle my heart for 2-3 days. Then I come back, we run the business. We'll be meeting next week. I can see here Madam Eunice Kimeiwa, a good friend of mine. Thank you, Madam, for attending tonight's meeting. I can see Brother Thomas all the way from Mombasa. We are meeting with you this coming week. I can see Leader Victor all the way from Zambia. I appreciate so much Kiongozi for being here with us this evening. I can see Mohammed Kofa. I can see Peterson Odigo, Samuel Kibito. All of you leaders know that I can see Madam Doreen here. CEO Elite Entrepreneur. I think this is Ivy. And I appreciate so much, leaders, for all of you making it to the meeting. I can see Madam Magdalene here. I can see my good friend, Madam Lucy. I'm looking forward to see you this coming week, leader. Thank you very much, each one of you here, for being part of the evolution. I know that it is time for us to rise and shine. I can see Madam Agnes Nyarago. All of you leaders know that I appreciate your time and your effort for making it to the meeting. And up to that, I want to wish all of you a blessed evening. Let us continue talking, let us continue interacting as we grow and we expand together as a team and a family. Then lastly, Thomas, Brother Mayu was saying, great job, my leader, we are on. Thank you, Kiongozi. You're saying again, Blockchain Academy in Africa is going to be great. Thank you very much. It's going to be a very great, leader. For the assignment I've given you, work it out. There's some that Kibet is doing and already is getting the results out of it. We want to combine with the leaders that we are doing with them in South Africa and those leaders from Dubai. We want to give people what is worth for our people, because our people are tired of losing and we are the only one to secure them. If we have the knowledge, why don't we share with our people? Up to there, leaders, have a blessed evening. Take care. Make sure each time your mask is up and your hope and dreams are much upper than the mask. Up to there, stay blessed.